All right, and that's the good news for us here today, because we are going to talk about some real specific things to help you monetize a free speaking engagement. So with that said, let's jump right in and get this baby started. Number one, when it comes to monetizing a free speaking event, is engage in what I call a mistake-driven countdown format. All right, let me say that again. Engage in a mistake-driven countdown format. Now, let me tell you what that means. A lot of times I see, coaches and consultants and service professionals, when they go speak, they give away so much good information that nobody buys. They literally give away the farm. Okay? And during a 30-minute presentation, you can't really do that. You want to be able to give value, obviously. You want people to know that you know your stuff, again, obviously, but you also need to make sure that you don't give away the farm. What I tell people is this. Do a mistake-driven countdown format. So if it's a 30-minute presentation, I might have 3, maybe 4 things. What I tell people is you go top 3 mistakes, just as an example, top 3 mistakes most coaches and service professionals make when delivering a free presentation. Right? That could be my title when I'm talking to people. And I would go mistake number 3, mistake number 2, mistake number 1, and bam, I'd be done. As opposed to just a how to grow and monetize your reputation as an expert. You see, a lot of coaches and stuff like that, and speakers and authors, service professionals, what I used to do is I would just have this arcing dialogue, and I knew so much about it, and I know you know a lot about your subject matter as well, that what happened, you just started talking, people started raising their hands, you called on them, you felt good, it feels good, but what happened, and this didn't feel good, was at the end, no one bought anything. No one bought anything. All right? So what you want to do, have 3 points. Count them down. 3, 2, 1. Okay? And go from there and give value and make sure that people know what it is that you're talking about without giving away the store. Number 2, make sure that you hold your Q&A in the middle of the presentation, not at the end. All right, this is super important, so pay attention hopefully on this one. A lot of times, and I've done it myself, I'm sure you have too if you've spoken, and people teach this, wait till the end and hold your Q&A, right? And the problem with that, there's a lot of problems. Number 1 is that at the end of the presentation, that's when you actually want to be asking for the business, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? Number 2 is that it doesn't create a conversation. See, part of the whole deal with monetizing a free speaking engagement is the fact that there is a conversation going on. Okay? That people look at you not just as somebody who's talking at them or to them or whatever, that it's a conversation, it's a back and forth. Now, obviously it's a presentation, so you're the one going to be doing a lot of the talking, but there's nothing wrong with having a good dialogue from your audience, right, to be able to engage them in the topic at hand. Q&A is absolutely the way you want to do that. So if it's a 30-minute presentation like I was just talking about before, what I do, I'll run through, my first 2 points, maybe gets me to around 12, 13 minutes. I hold a 5 or 6 minute Q&A, and then I finish up with point number 1 and go from there. So hold your Q&A in the middle of the presentation. I am telling you that will absolutely work.